Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Dago here, and welcome to my 100th video vlog. I am a little bit, perplexed that I am here talking to you guys at this milestone, which, all things considered, is not that big of a milestone, but it's bigger perhaps than I thought I would ever get. Not that I thought that I wouldn't get this far, but you just, you start a project and all of a sudden you're at 100 videos and you don't realize where the time went. So, before I get too carried away with babbling on about numbers and all that jazz, I wanted to take this video as a chance to, I suppose, reintroduce myself to you guys, because you've been keeping up with 100 videos worth of content, and you might have a little glint of who I am by now, but I just wanted to properly say hello. So, hi, guys. My name is Degorram. You can call me Dago. In the real world, I go by Lindsay, and you can call me whichever you please. I first started being interested in YouTube back when I was in college. I was just trolling around and I stumbled across the Yogscast and their Minecraft Let's Plays. And at that point, I was so charmed by the idea that you could share video games with other people in this medium, that I really wanted to give it a try myself. But unfortunately, at the time, as any typical college student, and especially a college student going to a private university, I was broke, had no money to invest in any kind of recording equipment, and gaming unfortunately had to take a back seat as my school priorities became more intense. So not only did I have to put aside my dream to be a YouTuber, but I also had to put aside a lot of gaming, period. I graduated, started my career, and thought that I was going to be able to, tinker with some hobbies here and there, and my career would be the job that would help fund those hobbies. You always dream of getting stable and being able to do the things that you love, not living paycheck to paycheck. And I was very lucky to land a job almost right out of college that allowed me to do that. But I began to have this just lurking feeling that I really wanted something more. I just didn't want to do casual hobbies. For better or worse, I'm a pretty driven person, and while that can also keep me up until 3 a.m. Wondering about my future and my role in the world, it can also really help me to achieve some pretty incredible things. And so I gradually came around back to Let's Plays. I rediscovered my love of watching them sometime in 2016. At the end of 2016, I made the commitment to try it out for myself. And unfortunately, as we all know, 2016 was a bit of a year. 6 months of planning, one move across the city, and a mental breakdown later, the channel was born. It certainly was not born in a lot of easy circumstances, for certain, but we persevered, and I started the channel about 6 months after I first conceived the idea. Now it's kind of funny, if you go onto my about page and you actually look at the date that the channel was born, it vastly differs from the date that the videos first started going live. My videos first started going live at the beginning of January, but I believe that my start date on YouTube is actually in August, and the reason for that was that I wanted to take my time because I'm really dedicated to producing as high quality content as I can from the very beginning. I didn't want to have my start be anything less than the best that I could do with the resources that I had. Now, obviously, my camera is what it is, and my microphone is a good microphone, but it's not certainly at all the best. It's still a USB microphone, and you can tell from the sound that it could be better. But I didn't want to just start out by using, you know, the webcam that I was Skyping friends in college with, and I didn't want to go halfway. I couldn't be satisfied that way. So it took me a little while to get started, to accumulate all the things that I needed to get going. It took me a little while to get familiar with the tools of the trade, and I'm still learning them, but I am just so excited at how far I've been able to come since I started. Since I started figuring out how to use my game capture software, to use the programs for editing videos. It's just been a wild ride, and I'm so thankful to all of you who have been here for that. To those of you who know me and have had to endure me talking about YouTube for the past year, I appreciate you supporting me and being here for that. And for those of you who have just come along brand new and have just learned about me through my videos, I am especially grateful to you for giving me a chance and subscribing to this channel. I have lofty ideas. I have goals that I think might actually be achievable. Honestly, it all comes down to wanting to be the best YouTuber that I can be. I struggle really hard with comparing myself to people who've already made it. And not that, oh, you know, they have so many more subscribers, or they have so many more views, or their videos are so much better quality. It has less to do with that and more to do with the passion that they bring to their channels, and to the fact that they can live and make videos, and that's what they do. I'm so envious of that, and every now and then that can bog me down a bit, but I try really hard to push it aside and focus on what I want. And what I want is to create quality content on a consistent basis and just continue to grow in the ways that I entertain you guys. I want to learn more about Premiere. I want to learn more about adding effects to my videos. I want, above all, to be genuine in the humor and the joy that I bring to my videos. I never want it to be obvious if I've you know, forced a joke or you know, tried too hard. I want it to be enjoyable for you guys, and I think the only way for that to happen is if it's you know, if it's natural and if it's genuine. And that's what I really want from myself, and that's the commitment I want to make to you guys, is to just have a good time. And hopefully you guys will have a good time with me. I do want to branch out someday. I want to figure out unique ways to make content. I've got a couple ideas coming up. There's a game anniversary that's very special to me coming up in September, and you guys can keep your eyes open for that, because there is going to be a very, very special series coming out for that. I'm interested in collaborative gaming, gaming with my friends, such as the Don't Starve Together series, and collaborating with other YouTubers if I get the privilege and the chance to do that. One of the things that I really love about the YouTube gaming community is how they give back to their communities, the ones in which they live, and someday I hope to be able to host a charity live stream or two, and maybe do something big with that. That is a little bit farther off. That's one of my grand plans, but I don't think that it's impossible to get there. And so, you know, as much as I enjoy doing this, and I'm here no matter what, there is no YouTube channel that ultimately is anything without its subscribers. So thank you again to all of you who have come along for the ride and have so far stuck it through. I hope you'll be here for the next 100 videos and the next 500 videos. I really appreciate you, and I can't do this without you. And you guys can help me out by helping me reach my first goal. My first milestone is to reach 100 subscribers, which would be just a mind-blowing achievement for me. That is, I think, the point when it's really gonna hit me, where this could be something. And I can't do that on my own. I post my videos to Tumblr. I've got a Twitter account. If you haven't checked out the Twitter account, please do. I don't post ridiculously frequently, but occasionally I've got an idea or a comment. And if you guys know anybody who likes Let's Plays or likes the kind of video games that I've been playing, please do send them my way, and hopefully I can entertain them too. Continue to support the channel by watching when you can. I understand that not everybody has the time to watch videos once a day. Frankly, sometimes I'm amazed at the amount of time that I spend on YouTube, but, every view counts, even if it's just one or two here and there. I'm always grateful for those of you who are able to watch as regularly as you do, and for those of you who just stop in every now and again. So thank you so far for everything that you have been able to do for me. I currently have 30 subscribers on this channel, and 30 subscribers in 6 months is better than I deserve and better than I could ever hoped for. And it's all because of you guys. So thank you for everything so far. I really can't wait to see what we all can achieve together in the future, and I will see you next time.